Hello, everyone. If you're joining me, welcome to Pretty Baby Bear. Um, Disclosure, I am not affiliated with Hive, Big Hit, or any other entertainment agencies in South Korea. I do not know BTS members personally. I have met one and two armies. I am not affiliated with anything. I am only going to talk about things that I find to be interesting to me and my personal opinion about certain things. However, I am also not, um, I am not fully vast in a lot of information regarding Mama Fan Choice and Mama Voting, Mnet, because I recently started doing it, voting last year, and even then I started doing it. Um, I started voting when they had already, I think it's even different than how it was last year. Because last year, I remember I had two cell phones at the time, and I voted one phone for um, JK, one phone for Jimin, and the next day I would vote for RM and Jhope. I was really carrying the rap line last year, and then it got to a point where people said that people were saying that okay, Jhope. Like we were trying to keep them all in the top 10 because for the fans choice we could. I do not understand what is the difference between this year though and last year we were voting for 6 members. The only person who was not on the list was Suga, and because he had not released any new music. There was JK, Jimin V, Jin. No, was Jin the only one that was not on the list? No, Jin came out last year. Yeah, we were voting for Jin. He had Happy released. So we were voting for Jin. It was Sugar that we wasn't voting for. I'm confusing myself. And so it ended up being that 5 of the members made it to the top 10. J-Hope was the only one who did not receive a Bangtan last year. This year, we're keeping him in the loop. To jump right into it, even though I have no viewers yet, what are you guys waiting for? Come on, the live. Let's discuss. I've had people commenting on my short videos where I posted my voting certificate, was asking like, how do I vote and stuff like that, and I provided the link. But I wanted to do this live to actually show the steps in how the voting is done. Um, so let me check if my live is broadcasting, because I just did it. This is TMI, but I just went live for 25 minutes or more, and it was private. So everything I had already said, but I was talking to myself on camera. So nothing was being said. I'm going to test on my just a little phone. It is one of my voting device. I'm just checking to see if the sound is carrying. So yes, right now I'm voting on these trusty little things, and I have multiple email addresses, Google emails that I've been using. So that is why I am voting. My emails have been in use for over 6 months. So I don't really know if like if you just make an email address, if it would come into question, I'm using email addresses that I have been using for a very long time. So to get into it, I am on this phone. I'm going to show you, trying to find the position of the phone. I am going to show you, this is the homepage of the Mnet app. So I'm going to show you how to vote step by step. Should I don't know if I should. I'm almost 6 minutes in and I'm the only one that's on here. So should I give people a chance to come in and hear the information, or should I just go ahead and do it and then just edit and post the video? I am not sure what to do. My lives, because my channel is very young. I have like 453 subscribers. I'm hoping to reach 500. It's almost a year since I have been doing this channel, and it is to promote BTS and to post information all over. It is not a channel for, let's say, to get paid or stuff like that, because honestly, I have not gotten to 500 subscribers, and I think I started the channel in February, so a year is almost here, and I think I only have let's get accurate information when we're passing on information, because I like to be accurate. I think I have, yes, 453 subscribers. Please subscribe to my channel and help me grow, help me reach more armies, more people who would be interested in BTS, help me send my content across. I have like 71 valid public watch hours out of the 3,000 that we're supposed to have. And you get 365 days, which is a year, to meet that criteria to get into any paid programs. And for public short views, you need 3 million, and I have like 21,000. So this is not a channel where I'm doing this to get paid. I am doing it because my content might reach a few people, especially as I am Jamaican, even though right now our country is going through a devastating aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, Category 5, that made landfall. But this is not that space right now. So I started just because I wanted to discuss the voting for BTS. So to jump right in, because I just logged in with a different email on this device, I am going to show the steps in voting on this device. So let's go back out. I'm trying for the glare not to reflect so much on the screen, so it would be easier for viewers to see. So this is, it's saying vote now, and it's the one that we're going to choose. And it will take you to the page, and the criteria are, or the voting sections are fans choice male, then the second is fans choice female, and the third option is for visa fans choice. Now, fans choice male is for the prize, the Bangtan, which is not the top tier prize, which is the Daesang. The Daesang is the one that says a visa fans choice. So there are 4 major categories for the Daesang. I think there's album of the year, artist of the year, and maybe song of the year and something else. But there's also Visa Fans Choice, where we can get a desang. The only desang that we can actually make a choice on is the Visa Fans Choice, because that is the only category in which we can vote. So I am going to do it right now. If somebody else pops in the live and they ask me, I can always go over and show it again. Well, not really. I can't really show it again because I have already voted and it won't allow me to go through the steps, but they can always watch the video. I can say that it happened in the first 11 minutes or 12 minutes. Okay, so it has Jin right now, and it's saying in hyphen and 17 are tied at number 1. Jin is in number 3. J-Hope is sitting at number 4. I don't know why. It wouldn't be they wouldn't be in number 1 or 2. BTS has the biggest fandom, and I can't understand from ever since the voting started. Jin and J-Hope has been sitting in 3 and 4. Why haven't they got taken over past or anything in hyphen or 17? Is the fandom not voting? Are we abstaining? What is the deal? Why isn't our numbers moving? Why aren't our votes being reflected? But anyways, those are questions that I don't even know who we should address them to. So right now, I am going to vote for J-Hope for Fans Choice because I did 3 earlier and I did 1 Jin, 1 J-Hope, and then 1 Jin. So now I'm going to do a J-Hope again. I think that's what I did. I'm not sure. Anyways, so we select Jin, and his picture will be I'm sorry. You select vote now and it will take you on their profiles, and you scroll until you see the name who you're looking for. This is J-Hope Killing It Girls photo. So we're going to select J-Hope. And then it asks you next. Next, we're going to select, and it takes you to the page of the female. So this is where you're going to vote for 1 female, 1 male. There are 20 winners, 10 top 10 winners for male, 10 for female. So we're going to search for the female that's sitting at the bottom of the list. On here, it's Yenna and Wendy. Jin had a collaboration with both girls, so that's the only reason why I know their names. So I think I did Yenna today, so I'm going to do Wendy now. So Wendy is this one right here, and then it's next. Next will take you over to the Visa Fans Choice. This is the Desang prize. This is the top prize, the top trophy. This is like winning a Grammy. Like the other ones are like a People's Choice Award or like a VMA Awards or BBMA or AMAs. Those Bangtan is like those awards. The Daesang is like winning a Grammy Award. It's the highest level. So right now we're gonna scroll, and many armies have been telling me that because Jin is in the lineup coming down. Jin, if I show you, I'm going to put this down a bit and show you on this device. It is saying that Jin is in Mnet, and it's saying that Jin is in number, because I voted on this already, so I can show you on this phone. It is saying that Jin is in number 8 position. If you count it going down, it's not in alphabetical order because you have 3 names that start with the alphabet. the letter B, then you have one S, you have one I, you have like 1, 2, 3 I's, then you have Jin, then you have a T for TXT, then you have A, and so forth, then B's again, then C, and then all the way at number 25, you have J-Hope. So because J-Hope's name is listed at number 25, and Jin is listed at number 8. A lot of armies have been telling me on threads that we're going to push Jin to win the Desang. And if all armies and all fandoms, all solos decide to vote for Jin, we can take him to the lead. However, another part of threads, our thread army has been telling me that Visa fans choice is hidden. It's a hidden vote. So you can't know who is in the lead. So right now I don't know. I don't know which side of the story is accurate. So I have already voted for Jin 3 times for the Visa fans choice. So now I'm going to vote for J-Hope. And so J-Hope will have 2 votes from me for that. Tomorrow, I'll just do the process all over again. And I will probably get a better understanding because I'm not working tomorrow, so I can spend more time for research to see what's going on. Okay, so let's get back to this. I am not confident on who is in the lead for this because I'm getting mixed information. So what I am going to do is I am going to vote for J-Hope because initially when I saw that the voting was going to start back today, I wanted to push for myself personally. I wanted to push J-Hope because he is a part of the rap line, and I think it's fair to say that they haven't been getting a lot of support from Army, even when it comes to streaming. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to push for J-Hope to get this award. But it depends on how the fandom is going to vote. Some solo fan page or stuff has been telling, I've seen on Instagram where one of Hobie's fan page has been saying that misinformation is being shared, but I, for myself, have no way of validating anything. So I am just going to vote with my conscience. What I think and what I feel, I am going to vote because for me, it does not matter which other members win. I don't care as long as it stays with BTS. It does not matter. It's not a personal thing to win against this member or that member for me. For me, it is just to ensure the win stays with BTS. Solo members are still a part of the group. They're coming back as a group. So I could care less who wins as long as it's one of them too. So I will just vote according to my conscience. If it gets further down, because it goes on till November 10, I think. So if it gets closer to that time and I see there's a swing or there's something coming out that says that this is how the swing is going, then I will vote accordingly. But right now I'm going to vote according to my conscience. So I am going to vote for J-Hope, and I am going to scroll all the way down here, and here he is again in his Killing It Go Girl, and I'm going to select J-Hope and then next. So it's 3 selections. Then it shows you your selections and it asks you if you want to reselect or stuff like that. I am not going to change anything right now. I am going to also take a screenshot so I can always, everything The voting certificate is dated, so you can actually check to see how you voted. If you're splitting your votes on multiple devices, you can check to see how you had voted before. So it's all dated. So I'm going to click submit. So it's Jhope, Wendy, Jhope, and then you're going to watch an ad. You can cut the ad as it starts playing, and then it'll take you to the page that says, see, the ad has finished. So I'm going to close. Ooh. Close, and then it shows you it's submitting your vote, and then it says voting is completed and stuff like that. If you don't want to be added to their mailing list or you don't want to do anything else, you can just select right here. It says voting completed, and it tells you the timestamp, and it says you have, well, it's saying I have 5 hours, 7 minutes, 19 seconds remaining until my next vote. So maybe I can vote again on my other phones. Maybe I get 2 votes on the first day. Who knows? I'm going to try it. So it's saying now view voting certificate, and I did that. It is so bright. I'm trying to get a per picture, but anyways, that's the voting certificate. It shows you who you voted for, and then it asks, you can download and save it to your camera roll. And that's it. I am going to try on this to see if I can vote again, because I literally just did this and it says 5 hours, and I did this from early this morning. So I'm going to see what's going on. I'm going to see what's going on. Maybe I can get more than 1 vote. Pardon me for a second. I'm checking something on my notebook. My Chromebook. And so, okay, I am going. I can. I didn't even, I'm showing it to you, and it didn't even click that I could. Okay. So I am going to do Jen, vote, and I'm going to do Jen. And next, I'm going to do Yena again, and I'm going to do the fan choice. Oh, maybe you can see the seat better here. I'm going to scroll. Next, I'm going to, for the fan, I'm going to do Jin. So 2 for Jin again. And then it says submit. Watch a commercial. So guys, if you voted this morning, you can literally vote again. I voted at around, I'm not sure, I don't want to lie, maybe before I got to work. So after some minutes after 8 to 9, maybe it could be after I got to work. I'm not sure, but it was in the morning, probably before 10 o'clock I voted. I'm a take-up bias. but I support all members. Uh, ad has ended. It's going to show you a little X to exit off the screen, and it takes you, what the? Timu. I guess I didn't press the X, and your vote is submitted, and you can view your voting certificate, and you can save it to your camera roll. And that's it. Another vote down for the guys. So far, I think I voted five times, 6 times. Um, I have another account on this phone. I'm going to log out and log into this one. And see if I can cast another vote on this device. So I have to log out. Then log back in. And I'm logging in with Google this time because I had originally logged in with Apple. So I'm going to see now. Yes, I can vote today. And I think I'm going to try on that phone. So I'm going to vote for Jhope again for Bangtan. I'm going to vote for, I'm not voting for Lee Serafin again. You know what? Let me check the list. I am going, if I continue voting for these two girls, they're going to eventually climb the list. Okay. I voted for Yenna. And then fans' choice, I'm going to vote for Jhope again. And I'm going to submit my vote. But honestly, why is nobody coming in? I know I'm boring, but please. Ad has ended. My vote is being submitted. I guess I have to do it again. It didn't go through. I stopped it unintentionally. We're 29 minutes in and no views. I guess I'll just post it as a video. Where are all my subscribers? Where are all my commentators who have been commenting on my videos? Is my video not being posted into feeds? Okay. We're waiting for the ad to end and to exit that ad page. It's submitted. And that's it. So thank you guys. Thanks. I'm saying thank you guys, but honestly, nobody's watching. So At 30 minutes, I'm going to end it here and I'll edit and post the video.